You've probably been told over 100 different things about how the YouTube algorithm works, but none of them seem to actually help your videos get views, right? Well, here's the truth. The YouTube algorithm isn't some mystery machine that hates small creators. It's actually built to help you if you understand what YouTube is actually looking for. And today I'm breaking it down into just 3 things you have to understand about how the YouTube algorithm actually works. And by the end of this video, you'll never have to guess again. You'll know why your video either gets pushed by YouTube or doesn't. I'm Mike. I'm not a YouTube guru. I'm just a regular guy, and I was able to get monetized in just 2 months on my first channel, with my 6th video hitting just shy of 500,000 views, and a couple uploads later, my video hit just shy of 300,000 views. So if I can grow a channel with this knowledge I'm going to share with you, trust me, so can you. I'm going to simplify this for you and lay a foundation first. The first thing you need to understand about the YouTube algorithm is that YouTube is a business. The way YouTube makes money is by advertisers paying YouTube because people are watching their ads on the videos. The only way YouTube makes money is by people staying glued on videos and watching ads. The longer people watch videos, the more money YouTube makes. This is why YouTube designed its algorithm to find the best content being published so that it can push that content more and people watch the videos more, which makes YouTube more money. This is the first thing you need to understand about the YouTube algorithm. The second thing you need to understand is what viewer satisfaction signals are. So every time you publish a video, YouTube is automatically analyzing the satisfaction signals that are sent off by viewers. Now, what exactly are viewer satisfaction signals? Well, there's 2 types of satisfaction signals. There's explicit signals and there's implicit signals. Okay, let's talk about explicit signals first. An explicit signal is when, think of it as a direct communication from the viewer to YouTube that a viewer likes a video. So for example, this would be a viewer liking a video, commenting on a video, subscribing to a channel, doing a survey, sharing a video, etc., etc., etc. It is a viewer's direct way of telling YouTube that they like something. Now, this only accounts for about 20% of the viewers on YouTube. Okay, I want you to understand that. Only about 20% of viewers on YouTube send off explicit signals. Now, when it comes to explicit signals, I want you to understand something very clear. Not all viewers are the same, okay? Let's take person A and person B, okay? Person A is someone who regularly likes videos, comments. He's very engaged. He does it on a regular basis. It's not unusual for him to do it. It's very common, okay? Person B is kind of opposite. They only like things when they really like it. They only comment when they really like something, or subscribe to a channel when they really like the channel. Person B's engagement, their explicit signals that they send off, is a lot more scarce. YouTube is going to greatly value person B, their engagement, a lot more than person A, because person B's engagement is a lot more scarce. So when person B engages on a video, it's going to send signals to YouTube that, hey, this might be a good video because this person doesn't ever really like things. So understand that not all viewers are the same. Of course, we don't know which viewers are person A's and person B's, but that's something you should know, that you want to try to engage everybody, not just the common likes. You know, you want to try to pull out the likes from those who don't really like things. Okay. Now let's talk about implicit signals. Implicit signals are essentially like those ghost viewers, or it's a passive way of engaging on YouTube, right? 80% of viewers on YouTube do not send off explicit signals. They only send off implicit signals. Okay. An implicit signal is CTR, your average view percentage or average view duration, how long someone is spending on your channel, so like their session time. When they watch your video, are they clicking on a different video after they're done with it? Are they going to another video within the same niche? Or are they clicking off YouTube entirely? YouTube looks at these things, and these are implicit signals that YouTube had to try to implement into their algorithm and understand the behaviors of people who aren't showing explicit ways of engaging in a video, right? Because even though you don't like or comment on something, you're still showing behavioral patterns that can be obviously understood that this person likes his video. So what you need to understand is that if you only focus on gaining likes, comments, subscribers, I get it, that's important, but there's a good chance you may fail because only 20% of viewers do that, okay? But 100% of viewers send off implicit signals, all right? So I want you to understand that implicit signals are essentially more important in terms of weight of what YouTube values more. All right, you want people to watch your videos, and YouTube is going to be looking at these things. And a passive viewer, when they show they like a video, they just simply watch the video all the way through, right? They don't click off. If they click off early, that's telling YouTube, okay, the person doesn't like this video, right? But when they watch it all the way through or watch a good portion of it, that's telling YouTube, okay, this person may have not liked the video, but they do like it because they watched a pretty good portion of the video. So how does a video go viral? This is the third thing you need to know. And I'm going to explain this concept to you in the form of a video game concept because that's the way it was explained to me. Shout out to Noah Morris on Twitter. You guys can go find him. He's a genius when it comes to YouTube. So when you publish a video, your video is going to start off on level 1. Level 1 has the smallest audience, but you're going to still need, like, let's say a satisfaction score of 70, right? So when you publish that video, YouTube's going to show your video to the level 1 audience, and it's going to give you a time limit essentially. We don't know the exact time, but it's going to give you a time frame. And within that time frame, you're going to have to get a satisfaction score of 70 in order to progress to level 2. Okay, so this goes back to those explicit and implicit signals that viewers send off. Now, level 2 is going to be a wider audience. It's going to be more people, but you now, let's say you might need a 75 on the satisfaction score. Okay, so it's going to become more and more difficult because the larger your audience is, the less niche your audience is going to be. So essentially what that means is that when your video is going to be shown to these people, you're going to start getting less and less satisfaction signals sent off because there's going to be less people interested because now it's less niche. Okay. So each level is going to become more and more difficult. If you can get that 75 score on level 2, guess what? You're going to go to level 3 and it's going to be a wider audience. And this is how videos go viral. Okay. Now, if you don't get that satisfaction score and the time limit that they give you, your video is essentially going to get cut off and it's going to start back at level 1. But don't be sad because even though it got reset to level 1, it doesn't mean the video is necessarily killed off. And this is why sometimes videos 6 months to a year later randomly takes off. It's because it finally found a breakthrough in those levels. Okay. Now that I explained pretty much the concept of the game, you need to understand a few things. Not all niches are the same. The more competitive your niche is, the harder it is to get the satisfaction score required to go on to level 2 to level 3. Okay. For example, let's say someone's in the motivational niche opposed to someone who's in a basketball documentary niche. Okay. The satisfaction score to, let's say, the basketball documentary niche, they need a level 50 of satisfaction score, while the motivational niche, they need about, let's say, an 80 to get off level 1. And this is because there's a lot more competition. You know, YouTube wants to push the best content out, and there's so many videos. So in order to progress, you need to be that much better than your competition. That's essentially what you need to understand about it. But to add to that, you also need to consider the duration of your video. So YouTube also looks at that. And what I mean by that is, let's say someone is in the motivational niche, right? You have someone creating 2-minute videos, then you have someone creating 15-minute videos. Though they're in the same niche, they're not really competitors with each other. The person who's creating 2-minute videos most likely have a higher level of satisfaction score required to progress because there's a lot more competition at the 2-minute video motivation, whereas the people who are creating the 15-minute motivational niche, they might have less. They might require, like, let's say a 70 instead of an 80 score to progress. And that's because there's less competition at that time limit or at that duration. So I hope what I explained makes sense and it kind of helps bring the YouTube algorithm into a less stressful thought process, into a more fun and understandable way. And this is the exact concept I used when I was going viral. It helped when I was creating videos to not be as stressed. And if you understand the way I explained YouTube today, that's really all you need to understand about how the algorithm works. but you should also understand how to actually make a successful video, and I talked about it in this video. So let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I'll try to answer everyone. Thank you guys for watching. Go start creating. Stop watching videos, start creating. I believe in you guys, because trust me, I'm not special. As you can see, this is regular content. I'm not a superhuman. I'm just like you. Go start creating. You can do it because I can do it. And I believe in you. God bless. Love you guys. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.